not too long ago. We had that not too long ago.
Yeah.
Should we just tell Rue to pick out a bottle?
Try to get one we haven't had in a long time. We just did Bard's Town last time we were up here.
Yeah.
I need a haircut.
I need a fucking haircut.
That's why I did. I cut mine yesterday.
I shaved mine today.
Ooh. That was part of the show. I don't think we did any tasting on it, though.
Which one?
About 3 hours south.
Yeah.
This is the Crack Skull Podcast Whiskey Review for the week. That's Tony, James, I'm Corey. Aaron is joining us this week for our whiskey review. I had to think about it for his name there for a second. I was going to say Tony again. Yep, I was going to say Tony again. We are going to do a bottle I picked up on a trip down to Louisville about 4 or 5 months ago, and it's Tumblin Dice 7-year.
Well, we've had this on the show.
Right. We've not done a review on it yet.
No.
So, and the randomizer, which I didn't record, so if you didn't see a randomizer at the beginning, I just didn't record it. But it came up with Tumbling Dice, and that's my dog in the background. We'll tell stories about her in a little bit, too. Because I have stories about her this week, too.
That fucking
that
dog.
fucking dog. So, it's a 7-year. This was suggested to us by Jason, who's been on the show. He had a bottle of it. We didn't crack it open the day he was up here. But he recommended it to us. When I was down there, the sole purpose was to buy the new board.
Well, you just happened to be there, and it's like, oh, we can get that.
That was the bottle I was searching for when I was down there. So, literally 2 blocks over from where I was buying the board at, there was a bottle shop that had high-end fucking blatants from all over the world. And
too expensive, but
$1,300, $1,400, $1,500 a bottle. One bottle of blatants, yeah. And then they had a $60 bottle of Tumbling Dice, which is what I picked up. So,
I'd rather spend $60.
I know, it's good shit. I think you got the notes on it, right? Or what? Somewhat of the notes, because it's only got a little bit of the notes. Yeah,
I have very, very few. What it says, it's deeply complex from the start with rich aromas of nuts, spice, cola, marzipan, vanilla frosting, and earthly leather and tobacco.
Yeah, that's a lot.
It's not that much.
Right.
Like, it's a lot of words to say a whole lot of nothing.
Right.
Because it's like, hey, guess what it's going to taste like? Whiskey.
Oak. A little bit of vanilla and some baking spices.
Yeah, marzipan, almonds.
Yeah. So
it's basically going to taste like the inside of a barrel.
It's a... What proof was it? Because you said it was
111.53.
Okay. So it's a mid-high range.
I mean, on the nose, it's fantastic.
Great stuff. Yeah, don't be doing it Oz style, all right?
Oh. Do we have that on the shortcut key yet?
No, not yet. I'll get it out.
That's what she said.
Yep. Man, this stuff's so good.
Like, you really get the almond right off rip.
It's got that soda pop burn that you and I always talk about as far as the volatility of the liquor.
Yep.
Now, mind you,
enjoy it.
We've had quite a bit of liquor already today, which we'll get into in a little bit, but this is really good stuff. Squirrels, yeah. It's been a day already.
It has. Aaron, you may not know this, but we do a point-style scoring. We say 1 to 5 on the skulls.
But it's actually 0 to 1 is swill.
Yeah.
1 to 2 is your mixers. 2 to 3 is a try it. 3 to 4 is buy a bottle, keep it in your stock. And the 4 to 5 is like your top shelf stuff that you always have in stock. You want to bring out and share with your friends and stuff when they come over.
Okay.
Your daily drinker kind of thing where you want to always have it on stock. So
yeah, the 5 skull is like, dude, you want to drink this all the time.
Yeah. So.
And usually we ask at least 3 sips before you give a rating.
Mm-hmm.
because we got tired of knee-jerk reactions.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. This is a 5. Half a sip into it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, is this the best we've had today? No.
No.
We'll talk about that here in a little bit, but
It's a real good intro.
yeah,
to
a high proof whiskey.
Yeah, it's a... calling it a high-proof whiskey, it's a good intro into a medium bourbon.
Right.
And the reason why I say medium, because it's not the highest proof you can get, of course not.
Right.
And it's definitely not the lowest on a bourbon.
No. Because we have something that's 88 proof in there. It's fantastic.
Exactly, and this is barrel strength.
Mm-hmm.
So,
which you can put water in it and break it up, and it's going to enhance some stuff. So.
And we do have a new fancy
water dispenser.
Yep. I don't know how well it works, but we'll find out.
Yep. Probably here in a little bit.
Yep.
So, I'll go ahead and rate this. I'm easily 3.5 on this.
Okay.
It's something obviously I keep in stock, and it's part of my shelf that I have that has all my makers and the stuff I normally like to drink, like my 2 bitches and my Old Raleigh and stuff. It all sits on the same. Like that's where it sits. It sits within that realm of
it's,
the bottles that I own. So
your go-to bottles.
Yeah. So don't forget those.
Shut up. I was trying to get them on before she noticed.
Yeah.
Fired.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about. I have them on.
Yep.
That's a lot of beads there, bud.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Well.
Kinsey.
Rue made them, and you have to wear them.
Or you get fired.
Yep.
Yep.
She's tried firing me once.
You keep coming back, so.
Does it take you back to the 90s, Tony?
A little bit.
I'm missing my slap bracelets. That's the only thing I'm missing.
Yeah, I'm like...
Yeah. And the braided strings, like the...
Oh, I forgot about those.
Those friendship bracelets.
Yeah. So how are you feeling about this, James?
3.
3? Okay.
You're on a 3?
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Okay. So you like it, but not almost not
You don't
necessarily
love it, but it's
every day.
Yeah.
Okay. Aaron?
I'd give it a 3.
Okay.
I wouldn't drink it all the time, but I have it every once in a while.
Right. And that's kind of where it sits in my shelf of stuff. It's like, okay, these are the things I absolutely love, but I don't drink them every day. There's obviously you see how much we have here. There's other things I drink every day.
Oh, yeah. So,
yeah.
Or I would drink every day, but
there is so much up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I once rated this, like just during the podcast, a solid 3, and I think I'm gonna stay with it.
okay. So we have a 3 3s and a 3.5, and it's my bottle, so I like it more than anybody else anyway. So
it's not bad by any means.
No, you should definitely. And it's really nice because if you actually look at the bottle, whatever the dice are showing is what year it is. That's the little Easter egg. So if it's showing a 7 on the dice, it's a 7 year. If it's showing a 6,
that's
it's a 6 year. So if you come across these down in Kentucky, and you want to know what year it is, you can just look at the label and they'll tell you. You can look at the picture.
Oh, that's
tell you
awesome.
exactly what it is. So.
Ooh.
And I think they have a rye too, if I remember correctly. But they'd have a rye there.
I wonder how good a 12-year would taste.
Oh, I don't know. Let's see if they can have one. That'd be the next thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Send it home, boy.
Well, I guess that's your whiskey review of the week. That's Corey. Over here next to me is James. At the very end is Aaron, and I'm Tony, and we'll catch you on the next one. Bye-bye.
See ya.